Well met, friends. I am Archmage Milo Luckyleaf of the Riven Council, and today we are studying Lightning Lure. Most casters see 1d8 of lightning damage and move on to something more impressive. That is a mistake. Lightning Lure can yank a fleeing enemy back to the ground, drag a creature through a field of spikes, and it requires exactly one thing to cast: your voice. Your hands can be bound at the wrists and it will still work. Let us start with the component, because it changes what you think this spell is. Lightning Lure has only a verbal component. No somatic gesture, no material focus, nothing held in either hand. You can cast it with a sword and shield ready, with both wrists bound, or while a grappler has you pinned against a wall. The only thing that stops you is silence. That single fact puts Lightning Lure in a category almost nothing else on the Cantrip list occupies. Now, the save. The target must be visible and within 15 feet. And when it comes time to resist the pull, the target rolls strength, not dexterity. That matters more than most casters realize, and I will return to it. On a failed save, you control the pull distance, anywhere from 0 to 10 feet in a straight line toward you. You choose how far. The target does not slide automatically into your reach. You decide exactly where it lands. Here is where most casters read the spell wrong, and I mean most. The damage is conditional. The target only takes 1d8 lightning if it ends within 5 feet of you after the pull. A target standing 12 feet away that you pull 5 feet ends at 7 feet and takes no damage at all. 0. The pull happened, the save was failed, and the damage simply does not apply because the geometry was not right. Lightning Lure is a repositioning cantrip. The damage is a bonus condition when the pull happens to close the distance fully, not a guaranteed outcome of the spell. One more thing for sorcerers in the room. You cannot use twinned spell metamagic on Lightning Lure. After Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, the spell's range is written as self, 15-foot radius. Twinned spell cannot be applied to any spell with a range of self. I have known sorcerers who built around this assumption and discovered the problem mid-combat. Do not be one of them. A wyvern 30 feet up, circling above a narrow canyon. The ranger is out of arrows. The wizard has spent every useful slot. And then the warlock, who has been quiet for 2 rounds, calls out a single word, and the wyvern drops. That is Lightning Lure against a flying creature, and it is the application I keep returning to whenever an aerial fight goes sideways. If the wyvern, or the harpy, or the young dragon is within 15 feet and fails its strength save, you pull it up to 10 feet straight towards you, and if you are standing on the ground while it is hovering above you, that means 10 feet straight down. Forced movement does not provoke opportunity attacks, so the pull is clean. The creature lands prone. Now consider what that costs you. 1 cantrip action. It costs you no spell slot, requires no concentration, and asks nothing of you in the way of material components. 1 word spoken aloud. And what you receive in exchange is a prone creature that has also taken fall damage if the drop was far enough, which at that range is likely. The prone condition alone is worth the action. Every melee attack against a prone target within 5 feet has advantage, and every ranged attack against that same target has disadvantage. You have, in 1 cantrip, handed your entire party a better action economy on the next round. I will tell you the other application that earns this spell a permanent slot in my prepared list, and it involves Warcaster. When a creature tries to leave your reach and triggers an opportunity attack, Warcaster lets you cast a cantrip in place of the attack. Most practitioners use this defensively, reaching for something that deals damage and calls it done. What Lightning Lure does instead is pull the creature back. The boss who spent its movement fleeing across the chamber is suddenly standing in front of you again, within reach of your allies, having wasted its entire movement on nothing. Forced movement does not provoke opportunity attacks, so the pull is silent. The rest of the party does not burn their reactions. The boss is simply back, and it is your turn next. Warcaster flips the whole frame. It does not punish retreat so much as it removes the option entirely. 2 warnings before you reach for this. First, the save is Strength. That sounds fine until you are facing a hill giant with a +8 to Strength saves, which is exactly the kind of creature you most want to reposition. The spell's save type is worst against the targets its pull is most valuable against. Know this going in, and use Lightning Lure on the creatures that will actually fail it. Rogues, constructs, undead with poor strength, casters who wandered too close. Second, if you are trying to rescue a grappled ally, mind the geometry. If the grappling creature is more than 5 feet from you, the pull may drag both of them toward you rather than separating them. The grapple does not break automatically. You may pull the grappler and the ally together, which is the opposite of the rescue you intended. Measure the distance before you call out the word. If this helped you see Lightning Lure differently, the Riven Council would be glad of your attention. And a like on this record along with a subscription to the library means more of this work reaches the practitioners who need it. There is more to learn about this spell at therivencouncil.com. The full mechanical notes, the edge cases I did not have time for here, and the rest of the Cantrip catalogue. 1 cantrip, 1 word spoken aloud, and the boss is back where you want it. Geometry is the whole game.